God has an urgent prophetic message for you today. You've been feeling restless in your current living situation, and it's not just random dissatisfaction. It's a divine signal that a major relocation is coming very soon. The Lord is revealing that you will move from where you are now and settle into the place He has specially prepared for you. This message comes with divine love to help you prepare your heart and mind for this life-changing transition. Your current location has served its purpose in your journey, but God is now ready to position you exactly where you need to be for your next chapter. As you hear these prophetic words, know that God sees exactly where your destiny needs to unfold. It's normal to feel nervous or uncertain when you think about major life changes. But remember that the Creator of the universe is orchestrating this move with perfect wisdom. This revelation is your chance to align with divine timing and turn anxiety about change into excitement for God's provision. You're receiving this prophetic word because there's still time to prepare spiritually and practically for what's coming. Even when moving feels overwhelming or impossible right now, trust that this prophecy is a blessing, because knowing God's plan helps you cooperate with His perfect timing. Your current place was your training ground, but your new location will be your breakthrough territory, where everything you've been prepared for will finally manifest. As you think about your current living situation, take time to recognize why you've been feeling so unsettled lately. Just like a spiritual compass that always points toward true north, your heart has been pointing toward your divinely appointed destination. Acknowledge the restlessness you feel, but let go of fear and doubt about making major changes. Just like an eagle that outgrows its nest, before learning to soar to greater heights, you've outgrown your current environment because God is preparing you for something bigger. This divine discontent isn't meant to make you miserable, but to prepare you for the move that will transform your entire life. The stirring in your spirit about your location isn't coincidence. It's prophecy trying to birth itself through your circumstances. God has been using your dissatisfaction with where you are to create hunger for where you're going. Every time you've looked around and thought, "This isn't it," you were hearing the voice of destiny calling you forward to your promised place. This prophetic word about your relocation is more than just information about moving. It's a spiritual milestone in your journey with God. It's time for you to connect with faith and find courage to trust divine timing for major life transitions. Face this revelation with an expectant heart and prepared mind. There's a perfect plan unfolding in your life, and geography plays a crucial role in God's design for your future. Major changes might feel scary, but see them as opportunities to witness God's supernatural provision. Every step of this move will become a testimony that increases your faith and shows others how God guides His children. When the logistics of moving seem impossible or overwhelming, reach out in prayer for specific guidance. God is already working out every detail: the timing, the finances, the connections, and the open doors you'll need. In your prayers, you'll discover the peace and clarity you need to navigate this transition with confidence. The same God who called Abraham to leave his homeland is calling you to step into your promised territory. This isn't just a change of address, it's a prophetic positioning for everything God wants to release in your life. As we've discussed this prophetic revelation about your upcoming move, I want to help you stay connected to divine timing and guidance. If these prophetic messages about God's plans for your life resonate with your spirit, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to receive more revelations and prophetic insights that will guide you through major life transitions. Pay close attention to the supernatural signs around you that confirm this move is divinely orchestrated. These aren't just random circumstances. They are prophetic confirmations sent directly from heaven to guide your relocation. As you go through each day, watch for unexpected financial provisions that make moving possible, sudden job opportunities in other locations, or doors opening in places you never considered before. You might start having vivid dreams about specific places, hear the same city or state mentioned repeatedly by different people, or feel supernatural peace when certain locations are mentioned. You could receive prophetic words from others about your future address, or notice how conversations keep steering toward topics of moving and new beginnings. Trust the spiritual discernment God has given you about geographical locations. That sudden knowing when you see a place and think, I could live there, or when you drive through an area and feel like you're home, that's divine guidance speaking to your spirit. When you research certain places and feel excitement instead of anxiety, when you see job postings in other cities and feel drawn to apply, or when you meet people from other locations who keep inviting you to visit, these are prophetic breadcrumbs leading you to your destiny location. Notice them, write them down, and follow where the Spirit leads. Remember, you're not planning this move alone. Heaven itself is preparing your new location before you even arrive. God is with you, and His angels are already working in your future city, arranging divine connections and opening doors. Around your destined location stands a team of heavenly helpers, spiritual warriors, and divine coordinators, all working to prepare the perfect place for your arrival. This prophetic word about moving is designed to help you step into blessing, and every detail of your relocation is under supernatural coordination. Feel grateful for this advance notice from heaven, because it shows how intimately God knows your needs and timing. Each day that passes brings you closer to the moment when everything will align for your move. The spiritual realm has been busy arranging housing opportunities, job possibilities, and meaningful relationships in your new location. Heaven holds your future address in loving care, and nothing can stop God's plan for your geographical positioning. Divine favor is going before you to make crooked paths straight and prepare a place of blessing. Divine timing, God's prophetic clock, is working perfectly in your relocation situation right now. When you receive a word like this at exactly the moment when you're spiritually ready to move forward, that's prophetic accuracy in action. These moments reveal you're connected to God's prophetic timeline, living in harmony with heaven's calendar for your life. As these signs about your move become clearer, let them build your confidence in God's prophetic voice. Each confirmation shows you're being guided by the Spirit of truth. Pay attention to how this word makes you feel and the peace it brings to your restless heart. These aren't random feelings about moving. They're part of a prophetic plan designed specifically for your destiny. Keep your heart open to prophetic guidance about your location. The more you recognize and respond to God's prophetic voice, the clearer your path to your new home becomes. God speaks prophetically about practical matters because He cares about every detail of your life, including where you live. Just as you receive these prophetic revelations about your divinely guided move, your support helps us continue sharing similar guidance with others who are waiting for direction about major life changes. A small super thanks of $5, $10, or $20 allows these prophetic messages to reach those who desperately need to hear God's voice about their living situations and major transitions. As you prepare for this divinely guided relocation, believe that your new location will unlock amazing spiritual and practical breakthrough in your life. Just like a seed that finally finds fertile soil after being planted in rocky ground, your gifts and calling will flourish in this new environment that God has chosen for you. The Lord arranges geographical positioning with perfect precision, even when the reasons aren't clear at first. Focus on building your faith for this transition, because spiritual readiness is what carries you through major life changes with peace and confidence. When you obey God's guidance about where to live and keep your heart open to His leading, miraculous provision begins flowing in your life. Opportunities you never imagined start appearing in your new location. Every step you take toward this prophetic move brings you closer to the version of yourself that can only emerge in your destiny location. Stay faithful to God's geographical guidance, because your address affects your access to the fullness of what He wants to release in your life. As you get ready for this prophetic relocation, make it a daily practice to declare, I am divinely guided to my destiny location. Speak these words with complete faith each morning when you wake up. This simple confession builds a foundation of spiritual readiness that makes physical preparation flow smoothly. When doubt tries to whisper that moving is too complicated or expensive, pause and reconnect with this prophetic word. Use quiet moments to thank God for already working out every detail of your transition. Trust that divine provision is arranging itself around your obedience to move when He says move. Begin each day, grateful for God's guidance in major life decisions, and watch how supernatural favor starts opening doors. When you align your words with God's prophetic plan, you create space for miracles to manifest in your moving process. Your faith-filled declarations about this move are keys that unlock heavenly resources. Keep speaking life over your relocation, because your words have power to bring God's promises into reality. During this moving transition, you're not just changing your address, but also stepping into a new dimension of your calling and purpose. This relocation gives you a fresh opportunity to demonstrate God's faithfulness in action through major life changes. Each day in your new location will bring chances to strengthen your testimony and share hope with people who need to see how God guides His children. As you pray for smooth transition and connect with divine timing, remember that your moving story will encourage others facing their own major decisions. Your experience of trusting God through this move can inspire others who feel stuck in wrong places. Use your relocation testimony to bring light to someone else's confusion about where they belong. Embrace this transition as a chance to make eternal impact, showing others how to trust God's voice about practical matters. In this journey, we discover that geographical obedience leads to spiritual breakthrough and creates ripples of faith in other people's lives. The timing of your move is more specific than you realize. God is orchestrating this transition to happen within the next few months, not years. Your new location will be a place where your natural gifts feel more appreciated and your spiritual calling finds greater expression. This isn't just about better circumstances, but about divine positioning that unlocks doors which have been closed in your current location. The financial provision for this move is already being arranged through sources you haven't even considered yet. Your new area will connect you with people who share your values and understand your vision in ways that haven't happened where you are now. God is moving you to a place where the spiritual atmosphere supports your growth rather than fighting against it. The job opportunities, housing options, and community connections waiting for you there are specifically designed for this season of your life. You'll recognize this place when you encounter it because peace will flood your heart in a way that confirms divine selection. This move represents leaving a place of preparation and entering a place of manifestation where seeds you've planted in previous seasons will finally produce the harvest you've been waiting for. In closing, as we face this exciting relocation and all the changes it will bring, let's move forward with prophetic confidence and supernatural expectation. Be prepared to welcome God's perfect timing, face moving challenges with unwavering faith, and recognize every door He opens along the way. Trust in the power of prayer and in God's detailed care about where you live and work. You are walking toward your promised territory, surrounded by divine love and guided by prophetic revelation. Keep declaring, "I am divinely guided to my destiny location," and watch as God's plan unfolds exactly as He promised. If this prophetic message has stirred your heart and confirmed what your spirit has been sensing about moving, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more prophetic revelations. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a word from heaven meant for your situation. When you share this message, you multiply the prophetic blessing to others who need divine direction about their living situations. Dear Lord, please give us courage to trust your timing for major life changes and wisdom to recognize when you are calling us to new territory. Guide our steps as we follow your voice. Amen. If this prophetic word has brought clarity to your moving situation or confirmed what God has been speaking to you, Consider blessing this ministry with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Your support allows us to continue delivering prophetic guidance to people seeking God's direction for their lives. Please share in the comments any confirmations you've already received about your upcoming move, or ask for prayer as you prepare to step into your destiny location. Your testimonies encourage others who are also hearing God's call to relocate. When your move manifests exactly as prophesied, come back and share your testimony as confirmation that God's prophetic voice is real and trustworthy.